Good morning. It's croissant time again.
Welcome to another episode of Toby's Stupid Vlogmas.
So I've decided that every single vlog of Vlogmas will contain at least one owl. That is, except the first vlog, which, my own failing, there were no owls. There was an opportunity for owls, but I messed up, so I can only apologise. The owls from this point forward won't necessarily be introduced, and they won't necessarily be conspicuous. It'll be your responsibility to tag the owls in the comments by leaving a time code. It's like Where's Wally, only without Wally and with Christmas and owls. I know a friend of mine always says that the cool stuff only happens when you're not filming, and I don't know about cool stuff, but the exciting stuff, certainly that is true. I just opened the fridge and managed to chuck egg white all over the entire kitchen. So that's nice. Exciting, yes. Cool, no, not really. It's partly because I'm an enormous klutz, and partly because the fridge is full of things that I should have thrown away. And now I have. As well as egg white I could have kept, but I figured it'd be nice if I just redecorated the kitchen with it. And smashed a bowl in the process, and that's very exciting. Maybe I should just wear a GoPro on my head and you can watch the sort of stupidity that is my mornings. The Swiss family that come to Kew every summer and stay in one of the flats near mine are back, bizarrely, even though it's December. Can you imagine living in Switzerland and coming to England for winter? It seems bonkers to me. You must have to really hate snow. But then you might be horribly disappointed if you stay till February. It's a balancing act, isn't it?
So it strikes me that Scottish independence could have been resolved just by comparing the sales of these two items in Marks and Spencer's stores north of the border.
Yes, I am aware that my hair has gone totally Egon, but never mind. I was only half joking about putting a GoPro on my head and watching the stupidity ensue. Let's try it with a pizza.
We have some dough that I've been leaving to rest that I made this morning. It's quite warm because of the yeast. This is a nice Pyrex pizza dish. You should get one of these if you can. They don't cost very much. You can buy them in like Robert Dyson and things.
Delicious veggie pizza, because I'm doing Veggie Tuesday today because we had lots of leftovers yesterday. But this is good veggie pizza with artichokes, mushrooms and black olives. So it's been really miserable weather today, which is a bit of a shame, so I haven't been able to get out, but hopefully tomorrow there might be more opportunities to go and see something interesting. Pop into Kew maybe and have a look around. I need to change that light bulb because it's annoying me. But I do have to go to, I've got a chairs liaison meeting between Co-op Homes and RHP this evening. So I'll be going into Teddington and catching up on the Serial podcast, which I listened to on the way there and back on the bus. It's very good for focusing the mind. Oh, just leaving Teddington. If you're curious about what these meetings I keep going to in Teddington are about, then obviously I can't tell you the details because most of it's confidential, but I can tell you the purpose. So the one tonight, the purpose of which was for their two boards to liaise to make sure that they're both happy with what the other's doing. So as someone who sits on both boards, I'm obviously there, and then you have the chair of both boards and the chief exec of both companies, the subsidiary and the parent, and we sit around and we talk about what's happened since the last time and what's going on and discuss any issues that we might have. So it's a very constructive conversation with about 6-7 people. So that's what I was doing this evening. And Thursday is a board meeting, so that's a full-on set of papers and conversations around set specified issues, as it were. We'll talk more about that on Thursday. I do still very, very much enjoy my position as a non-exec director. It is completely fascinating, as I've said many times before, and I would highly recommend it to people if they're able to find work as a board member on any small company as a non-exec. It's absolutely fascinating, and you probably say, yeah, but I have no idea how to do that. Yeah, of course. Everyone who starts very rarely has any idea how to do that. But, you know, it's a case of, to a certain extent, fake it till you make it. I think, but the critical part, and this is really the critical part, is you can only fake it for so long. You have to ultimately make it. And this is something that I know Gary Vaynerchuk's talked a lot about, who's a smart guy, and I like watching his videos and sort of keeping an eye on his career as it goes. But the only way fake it till you make it works is if you actually put the work in and make it. You can't just fake it until you fake it some more. That won't work. That doesn't work in the real world. People don't have that sort of patience, and you ultimately will end up sinking whatever it is you're doing quite badly if you don't actually do the legwork in the end. But as I say, there's all sorts of these things: trustee positions, non-exec positions, sitting on boards of disciplinary councils and what have you. So I'd strongly advise you, if you have an analytical mind and you like thinking strategically, or you want to learn how to, then to look at doing one of these things either voluntarily or for sort of low pay, in your own time, obviously. Thanks for watching again. As always, you can subscribe to my ridiculous red face by clicking the subscribe button below, and I will see you tomorrow for more vlogmas.
Toby, stupid vlogmas.